Hello, welcome to my little janky yoga corner. Today we're not going to do a flow. We are just going to go through a series of stretches for your hip flexors. Recently I had really tight hip flexors and psoases, and one was especially extra tight and was like popping a lot when I tried to move. And I have some friends who were expressing similar issues. I think that opening your hip flexors is a common concern, and so I was doing these movements every single night, and it really helped. Hear my cat trying to get in? We're gonna ignore her. So here we go. The best stretches for your hip flexors. First of all, a simple butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. You can make this harder by pulling your feet closer in towards your body, or just trying to bring your head down to your feet with a flat back. I don't love static stretches, so to add a little movement to this, I like to just do little circles. Just adding movement kind of warms up the muscles and keeps you from hurting yourself or tweaking a muscle. I'll open my legs and I'll do the same thing. Maybe move from one side to the other. Just big circles on the ground. And this will slowly bring you down farther, a little safer. So the next one I wanted to show you is, we'll start in a low lunge, push down into like a runner's lunge. And I really like when I'm doing this to push back into like a low half split and move back and forth. This kind of trains your hips to like move in this motion, and it's just, again, adding some movement, which is always good. Another great thing to do from here, from this lunge place, is I'll come down, I'll move this back knee back a little bit, we'll put these arms on the inner side of your foot, and then lower this knee down, come to the edge of this foot, right? This will take us towards the lizard. So that's what we call this pose, and we'll come down to our forearms and just like with this hip open all the way. I'll show you on the other side. Another thing I like to do while I'm in this pose, while this knee is coming down, say this is the right knee coming down, I'll take this inner right arm, reach it back to cup this back foot. Again, I'll show you on the other side. This time it's the left hand. Opens up the chest. And that feels really nice. So again, all this really good in the hip flexors. If we take it down to our backs, a really good simple one is just something like this, right? Single leg coming up. But a great one is bring this leg up to a figure four. Wish I had a million camera angles, but I guess I'll just have to change angle. So it's like in a figure four like this, foot to knee, grab this leg, pull this foot towards your face. This gives you a lot of control on how close you want to get, but it opens up the hip in all new ways. And lastly, possibly best of all, is pigeon pose. And if you've never done pigeon, I'll give you the lowdown. So you take this, one of your legs, and it's like 90-degree angle in front of you, right? You take the back leg, you bring it all the way straight out behind you. So, something like that. To make this easier, you can take this foot, bring it closer in, right? Closer to just like that. That'd be the easiest. Push it up, farther up, closer to 90 degrees. Makes it a little harder. And then we come down to our forearms and even down, melting into our chest. And and you just hang out there for a while. Read a book, watch a show, or just meditate and let yourself slowly fall and your hips release deeper and deeper into this pose. And it feels amazing. Ultimately, if it hurts, I mean, it might hurt a little bit, but if it's causing you shooting pain, obviously adjust and take it as far as you need and as you feel good in. But hopefully these help. And another great thing to do if you're doing these for your hip flexors